What's up, everyone? All right, so I bought the Candy and Chrome two-tone do-yourself gold and chrome kit for the 6.4 undercarriage and window trim. I also bought the Dayton's as well, but this video is just for the decal set. So you get it in a package like this, right? And you have to assemble it yourself. So let's see. So like this part, I don't know if you can see it, but it says trunk pan. So as you see right here, the gold, I had to tweed out all the excess. And the best way to do this is if you take a light or you stick it up in the air, up to a light, you'll see where you need to tweed it out. The reason why is if you look really close here, I can get it to zoom in real quick. 1 second. Something's blurry, but if you look at it really close, what happened was they did a light scoring over the gold to give it that engraved effect. So when you go to tweed these negative spaces, you can't tell which is which. So when you put it up to the light, you can see it on the back side shining through where you need to tweed. That way you don't mess up your decals and etc, etc. All right. Now once you do that part, that's step one. Step two, you're gonna have to place it as nice and neatly as possible on here. You know, I did the best I could, and yes, I suggest using tweezers. All right, you don't want your hands, the oils to get stuck on it. Use tweezers. It's a lot easier, anyways. So this is a trunk pan part. Once this is on, so now this is 2 layers. All right, that's the second layer. Now you go to here. So now this part goes on to here. You see? It goes onto there. So now you got 3 layers. And once you put this onto there, then that goes onto your tank. Now you see? So once I get all these tweeted out and done, or excuse me, or transferred onto the second part. So there's 3 parts to this, actually 4, because you gotta do the gold, you gotta put it on the silver, and then you gotta put the silver on the gold, and then you gotta put the gold, the whole kit, on the car. So that's 4 steps. But these are the hardest steps right here. So you just gotta get it as perfect as you can. And I mean, honestly, you can't really tell. It looks good. Overall quality is pretty good. I wish that they did send, like, you know, a couple pieces of extra just in case, you know, if you mess up or whatever. And it's gonna take a while to do this from start to finish with, you know, just doing this alone and then having to take your car apart to put it on correctly on all the arms and, you know, whatever, the whole undercarriage. And then but yeah, it's not a bad kit at all. I do not suggest doing this if you have no knowledge or any clue on how to do decals, because you only get 1 shot at this, and this is pretty expensive. I mean, it's not really expensive. It is, but it's not. They already did all the hard work of, you know, getting the scale right, everything to line up right. You know, they came up with this crazy idea of layering these stickers to make it work. It's crazy, but it works. Shout out to Candy and Chrome. That's about it. Yeah. So let me get this part done. Once I get this done and all the way done to the gold part, I'll show you what it looks like, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I have this one sheet done. As you see, it looks really, really good. You can't even tell. It's crazy. Like I said, so the first sheet, this sheet, comes with just the gold, and it's marked. See, this says floorboard. What you do is you take the gold. As you see, all the tweeting I had to do, it's everywhere, right? After you tweet it out, all the negative, you're gonna stick it on the silver or the textured foil. You're gonna stick it on there, right? So I did this whole sheet already. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're not gonna be able to tell, but I mean, obviously, try to do it the best as you can. And you definitely will need one of these. All right, you definitely will need one of these. Do not try to do it without one. All right. Then, once you get done with that step, you'll now have to take these and place it onto these, which will look like this one. And look at that there. You can't even tell. It looks so great. It looks perfect. You can't even tell. So, for me on here, there's no tweeting on the gold part, all right? So you guys do not cut anything out. There's actually a hard line that you can follow. And if you see here, I followed it and it fits on there perfectly. So you follow that hard line, you have a perfectly centered sticker, engraved, two-tone, do-it-yourself kit. All right, so let me get this finished, and then I'll post the results after. All right, so we're back again. All right, so I got all these done. It's how it look. You see? Can't even tell. It looks really nice. All right. So you just repeat the same steps for these. That's the underbody. These are the control arms, the links, suspension, etc., etc. Go ahead, tweet all these out. Stick them on here, and then onto the go. So it's 3 stages, just for the setting up the two-tone to look like this. And then after that, you gotta install it into your car. And then, so that's the undercarriage part. And then this is for the trim. Same ordeal. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I suggest taking your time. I did have a couple pieces in mind that wasn't all the way cut through, but you can't really tell. So just take your time and do it. I mean, you only get one shot. There's no extra pieces or anything like that. So I suggest taking your time and, you know, doing it. And if you don't have the patience or the skills, ask a friend to help, or try some stickers on some, you know, some random stickers first. And yeah, because I mean, like I said, shipping was pretty fast. I got, you know, I live in Florida and they're in Cali, and I got it within, you know, 2-3 business days. So it was pretty fast. But you know, you don't want to have to spend a, you know, extra $70-$80 or whatever to try to fix something, you know, something so stupid that you could have just took your time on. But yeah, it's a nice kit, really good. So I made this video just for that, because I was kind of confused and lost at first, especially on the tweeting, because you can see right here how they lightly scored it to make it that 3D effect. That's what got me confused. But once you shine your light onto it, I'm a tattoo artist, so what I did was I used my light box that I use for tattooing, and when I place it on top, you can see the cutout clearly where you need to, you know, tweet at. So yeah, so I that's what I did, and I was able to see where, you know, to pick and pull. But yeah, everybody has their own methods, you know, that way worked best for me. You'll see what I mean when you try it. But yeah, don't get discouraged. It looks like a lot, to be honest. Like, it is a lot. After all this, you still gotta take your car apart to put it back on, and then put your car back together. And that'll be another video once I install it. But yeah, overall, it's looking good so far. I mean, to be honest, after you do this whole sticker kit, just to get it ready to put on the car, it'll take you at least an hour or so to do, to be real. And I mean, I'm pretty good at this, and it's still taking me a long time. As you can see, I got everything pretty much lined up perfect. And I did this, you know, as fast as I could. But yep, I'll make another video. If you guys want me to, comment on any questions, any, you know, anything you should do or don't do. And then that's pretty much it. And then I'll make another video on the install once I paint my chassis. Not sure what color I'm gonna paint it yet, but I don't want to keep it black. So, but this video is just for this. And drop a comment, let me know if you need help or any, you know, whatever. I'm learning just, you know, by myself, just as you are. This is a do-it-yourself kit, and there's not much online for it besides the one video Red Cat posted, or was it Candy and Chrome? Either way, yeah, it was just really simple, quick, but this is more detailed on how to do it. So yeah, if you got any questions, just drop a comment and like and share. If share to your lowrider community, RC community, for anybody that needs help. Yep, thanks.